Evening, folks. So back in again, another another full body workout tonight. So yeah, like I said, definitely seeing positive results. So I'm gonna keep running this. What was it, a month I said I would give it a go? This is week 3, so I'm definitely seeing positive results. So yeah, moving in the right direction. Tough, it's definitely tough mentally. Basically training between 4 to 5 days a week and working a full body workout is different when you're doing a split. I don't know, it just feels different. Maybe it's because I'm used to doing splits rather than doing a full body workout. I suppose your body gets used to that type of training. Although saying that, I haven't trained in ages, but getting good consistency, getting good workout, getting good activation across the muscle group. So yeah, listen, I'm really happy. Anyway, let's crack on and get this one done. Let's go, troops.
The baddest person to ever live. Doesn't go away, man. You gotta wake up. You thought you retired? You never retired. You're setting the example every single day of your life about having a savage mentality.
Everybody wants to be a beast until it's time to do what real beasts do. Everybody gets excited. E.T., the guru story, but nobody wants to get up at 3 o'clock.
That you don't have what it takes, that you're not smart enough, that you're not tall enough, that you're not wide enough, that you're not deep enough, that you're not connected enough, that you don't know enough people. You keep comparing yourself to that person and this person. When will the excuses stop? When will you see your purpose bigger than your excuse? I don't know your name, but I know you have a dream. I don't know where you're from or where you're listening to me. You may be listening to me in your closet, your bedroom, the gym, the car, the bus, the train, the plane. I don't know where you're going, but I know you are going somewhere. You've got a destination. People that make excuses are not connected to their destination. They don't have an end game. They don't have a goal. You have allowed yourself.
And I saw my mom get shot in front of my face. My early years were surrounded with violence. I saw my mom selling drugs. I saw my mom robbing. I saw my mom get robbed. I saw her get shot, and then she later on went to prison, right? So I saw that early. At 14, my mom was in prison, and I lost my grandmother, which was who I was living with at the time. 14, I'm homeless. I'm just on survival mode. Like the world, I just want to get to the next day. I want to make as much money as I can selling crack. So at 16, I was in prison for attempted armed robbery. But in prison, I had a fight with 2 of my homies in prison. We fight for like 4 hours. He's back to back. I'm just fighting one after another one. Like we just fight. And I go to solitary confinement. At this time, all these types of prisoners considered like
I'm here for the 11th incline, boy, and I was just walking for an hour, and I was just like, you know what, it's almost an hour, I don't feel like running. My body's like, I'm Don't worry about it. We'll get to that when we get to it. I did my hour, was about to get off. My body was like, you don't run now. I said, what? We run now. Let's go. You ain't tired. I said, I ain't tired. No, you're not. You just walked for an hour. You're not tired, Eric. Your brain is telling you some dumb stuff.
I'm dressed for success. I'm getting paid. I'm dressed for success. I'm not dressed like he dressed, but I'm dressed the way I feel comfortable. I feel good being me. I feel good not to have to like. Not only can I say no, I don't have to explain why I said it no more. It feels good being me. Because guess what? I can never be sweet being you.
The majority of you are poor because you read poor stuff. You watch poor stuff. Bro, you just scrolling through like you ain't got a life. Bro, some of y'all on Instagram, you're on there for 30 minutes. If I ask you what you saw, you ain't know. You just scrolling through. Rich people don't waste time. They realize it's their most important commodity. They don't watch a lot of TV. I need your rules if I'm going to compete. I need your codes if I'm going to compete. The problem with most of you is you don't have a 1% language. You got a poverty language. There was a language that I needed to learn. Does it mean I need to abandon the language that I learned? Absolutely not.
Don't be average, like for real. Whatever it is you do, do it, and take a different perspective. Listen to me very closely. The problem I have with most kids, if I tell you what it takes, most of you will die of exhaustion. You pass out before you get 3,000 hours. You just pass out. You don't got the heart for it. You just don't have the stamina for it. You couldn't take what it really takes.
Take money. That desire, that itch, that's God's proof to you. Sit beforehand already to indicate that it's yours.
You can't get it because you want it. If you put in the work, they can't deny it. If you put in the work, they can't stop it.
Be great. Pursue your own version of happiness.
Life always offers you a second chance. You know what it's called? Tomorrow. For far too long, you've been holding yourself back. It's time for you to walk with purpose. It's time for you to walk into your gift. It's time for you to live your best life.
Are you wasting your time or are you using your time wisely? You can't replace money. You cannot get a year back.
It's time to get real. It's time to get raw. It's time to look ourselves in the mirror and come to the resolve that this version of ourselves is not going to carry us in the stretch. I've been this version of myself long enough that if I don't change, if I don't do something about this,
There are many people out there in the world that don't have the capability that you have to carry on the good fight.
It's time to stay focused. Why are you so antisocial? Because I'm trying to get it. Why are you staying on the basketball court?
What it feels like to quit, to throw in the towel, to sit on the couch. Do you know what it's like to get everything that you have and push and persevere? You got to make the opportunity happen. You got to be fired up. You got to be hungry for it. You got to have the desire to push yourself. Are you hearing me? Work, 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 work. Grind, 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 grind. About doing the business because guess what, ladies and gentlemen? That's what I'm about. I'm about that business. I'm about that life. What are you about? I need to constantly remind myself I'm not yet where I want to be, but I know I'll get there. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm grateful. I'm so grateful that I'm not where I want to be. of people want to see transformation. A lot of people want to see something different. It's like if I don't put the work in, I'm not going to have muscles. And so the hustler knows how to prioritize their time. The hustler knows how to lock in. You gotta lock in. Whatever it is that you're setting out to do is going to require a different version of yourself. If you're going to manifest in your hands what you see in your head, then you got to have the courage, the confidence, the self-belief, and the self-determination to go out every single day and make it happen. Remove yourself from the list of people that have disappointed you, that have lied to you, that have let you down. You are number one on that list. Remove yourself.
Come on.
You gotta give up or say, look, I can do that tomorrow. Look, this is my time for rest. This is my time for break. There is no quit. Guess what? Dreams don't stop. People do. And then you have the nerve to think or to ask yourself why you're not successful. And you see it happen every day. On Monday morning, somebody's gonna get up and they gonna hand in their resignation going to a new job. On Monday morning, somebody gonna get up lifting more than you. On Monday morning, somebody gonna get up running faster than you. On Monday morning, somebody gonna get up with their name higher in the draft than you. On Monday morning, somebody's gonna be getting that scholarship that you could have got. Guess what? On Monday morning, somebody's gonna get up whistling to take that test while you worry. Why? There's no difference between them and you. They're not faster, they're not smarter, they're not stronger, they're not better. They just don't quit. You give up. You give up. You believe that 24 hours, that 48 hours, you deserve to be off. You deserve to relax. While you relax, you don't change your family, don't change society, don't change your environment, don't change the world. It's time to make decisions that make you a legend. We see it every day. But the only difference, baby, you gonna make a choice to just be remembered, or you gonna make a choice to become a legend? You gotta stop quitting. We gotta stop giving up. All this TGIF, TGIF. It is now TGIA. Thank God I'm alive. When we open our eyes and we're in our right mind, we live as though we really appreciate that opportunity. And every time I see a post, every time I see a tweet, or just anything, I want to ask the person, why are you thanking God it's Friday? Hello? Newsflash. Tomorrow is Saturday. The day after that is Sunday. The day after that is Monday. What are you thanking God it's Friday for? Because you're preparing. You're preparing to stop what you're doing.
You can't be anything but a cat. A human being has the power to choose. We can choose. And I'm asking you, what do you see in the future for you? What brought you here today? What caused you to get up? What is it that you're looking for?
You get to choose as much as you want. You get to design it any way you choose. You're not sentenced to your future. You have an opportunity to your future. How do you want it? And if it doesn't make you a little afraid, then you ain't playing big enough.
You all have your own unique rhythms and daily habits and things that you...
That there is a way to do more, to get more, to obtain more. But I personally don't want to lose all that I've been able to get. So I need to make sure that I do everything to keep it.
I do think that if you sit on the edge of your bed and things aren't going very well for you, and you ask what foolish thing you're doing to make it worse, that you'll get an answer right now. And it won't be the one you want, but it might be the one.
I love it. I like waking up sore, pushing further. I like writing down my workouts, what I've done. And I like hitting that gym hard on a daily basis. And I build momentum. And I find that when I do that with writing, whether I do that with performing, whether I do that with anything, it just gets everything going. It just creates energy.
So session done. I'm going to finish off with a bit of cardio, maybe half an hour, 40 minutes. Good session. What do we do? Chest crossover, cable crossovers, chest flies. We did lat rows, so pulling. We did leg extensions for quads, so we hit our legs. We did incline bicep curls, good for a good stretch, tough. You'll always have to lighten your weight doing them, without a doubt. And we did, what else did we do? Yeah, flies for lateral raises. Is that it? Yeah, I think that was it. So, and everything we did a finisher set, so we got that extra wee bit of pump out. Definitely starting to get, I'm not going to say used to, but a little bit easier mentally, knowing what I'm coming in to train. Definitely seeing good progress. It feels good. It's funny, you're maybe a wee bit sore in the muscle group you're training. Like today, my chest was tight from last night, but because it's a slightly different movement, I'm still pretty strong in it, and I could actually feel, you know, it working the different part of my chest than my flat bench was. So yeah, enjoying it in a sadistic way. But that's what we're here to do. We're just here to do a wee bit of hard work, push yourselves on, try and improve a little bit every day, and just dip our toe in the water and see how we go. I mean, like I say, I've said a million times, I am no fitness guru. You know, I watch YouTube videos, I get some information from there, I get inspiration from there, and then I just have a go. And I put videos on YouTube because it keeps me accountable, and hopefully, I don't know, maybe it'll encourage one or two people to say, yeah, well, if Chunky Dave can do it, then I can do it. I can have a go. You don't need to be. Everyone thinks, I think that's what puts a lot of people off starting to train and stuff, is the end goal seems a million miles away, and it is. If you're wanting to be chiseled and ripped, bodybuilder sort of on stage, but you know, shape. Listen, 99.9% of the world is never going to get there anyway, even if you are training, because people don't walk about like that 24/7. It's impossible to get yourself cut into that shape. That's all for the cameras and blah blah blah, specifically for competition. But can you be fitter, stronger, healthier in your body and in your mind? Absolutely. And I would 100% encourage you just to start something. Get yourself a couple of wee dumbbells, start something. Do press-ups, whatever it is, but just start something. Because I found what it's done for me is, like, I'm going through some stressful times at the minute in my personal life. And this is massively a form of escapism for me. And I don't mean escapism in the sense I'm running away from my problems, but escapism that for that time in here, there's a clarity of thought because I'm not dwelling on them. It's not I'm not thinking about them, I'm not coming up with processes of how to navigate through them. But there's a difference between Psalm 21. I have a Christian background. So Psalm 21, and it talks about walking through the valley of the shadow of death. But what it doesn't say is you're going to stay in it, you're going to pitch tent in it, you're going to live there, you're going to dwell there. Because nobody wants to live and dwell in the shadow of the valley of death, because that would be a very tough place to exist. But absolutely, do we as a people constantly have moments in our lives where we're passing through these valleys? We do. And some are longer and more arduous of a journey than others. But the key is we're travelling through it. And that's what you have to do. You travel through it, you navigate through your hard times. You don't dwell on them, you don't stay there. You put one foot in front of the other, and you just keep doing that until eventually you start walking yourself out of it. And so, what I find is when I'm in and I'm training, and I'm struggling with stuff, it's a moment of clarity. It's a moment of where I'm not dwelling in the negative concept of what I'm going through. I'm only thinking about lifting the next weight, doing the next rep, and that gives you a real clarity of thought. And the amount of times I've solved problems by being out for a walk, it's never sitting worrying about the problem, where the what would you say, where the answer comes from. It's often when you're not thinking about the problem and you're getting on with life that the answer comes to you. So yeah, listen, for your physical health, it's very obvious benefits, especially as you get older. But for our mental health, it's huge. So I want to encourage you, just do something. You're 50, you're 60, you're 70, let me tell you, life has not stopped. If you can still throw your legs out of bed in the morning, you've got something to get up and go and get after, and you're not done. I thought that for a while myself. I literally thought, I'm 50, I'm done. I'm just going to march time here until I retire, and then I was wishing 15, 17 years of my life away. Madness. So no, get up and get after it. You're not done. You've still a lot to offer the world. You've still a lot to offer your family. You've a lot to offer the people around you. You can still have a positive impact in your community. So yeah, you're not done. Get up and get at it. If you want to have a fitness goal, get up and get at it. You're not too old. I don't care if you're 75 years old. Well, I can't say that. Well, maybe will this be out after? I don't know. I'll hold it. I'm going to a party. That's all I'm going to say. But you know what? I'll put it out after. I'm going to my dad's 75th at the weekend, and that man's an absolute inspiration for me. 75 years old, and he is absolutely loving life. He's more energy than me, hands down, no problem. He loves his holidays. He loves his red wine. He loves his grandkids. He's just loving his life. You know, he goes camping all the time, and I'm not talking about fancy caravans and stuff. I mean, pitching tents, camping, and he loves it. And it just he massively influences me to hit myself a kick in the arse and say, "You're not done yet, David. What are you talking about?" He embarrasses me with how infectious he is about living life, and I just think it's brilliant. I think it's an amazing thing. So kudos to you, Dad. Anyway, so yeah, what I'm saying is, get up and get at it. Stop making excuses. You're not too old. You're not too overweight. You're not too far gone. You have a future. Don't believe the lie. You've got a future. Remember, you're only travelling through the valley. Do not fucking pitch up tent. Okay? Pull up the tent. Get on your wagon and start getting on and getting moving through that valley. Anyway, gonna crack on, get this cardio done, and we'll be back at it tomorrow, because that's what we do. Just trying to be better every day. Anyway, let's go troops.